All right, this is color testing. I bought Fenty on my own online based upon a lot of reviews. Also in the reviews, and I'm doing this so that the light kind of hits well. In the reviews, everybody was like, oh, okay, blah, 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 blah. And then as the video would go on, like within 10 minutes or 20 minutes, some of them, you could see it oxidizing and darkening greatly on them. So I was like, okay, here's the deal. I'm pretty pale. I know I'm not a pink undertone. I'm actually a yellow undertone, but sometimes I can rock neutral. So I actually went with 100. When I put on 100, now I know I look hella pale right now. Well, I am hella pale, but this is because of the weird lighting and whatnot. No filter. So I put it on, and okay, let me just say first off, the Fenty foundation goes on weird. Everybody I've talked to in person who's used it is like, yeah, it's a little difficult to work with compared to like pretty much whatever you've used before. Ow, there's a hair. Let me also say that my lipstick, I've had 2 Starbucks, so it's really worn off, and I have not reapplied. It's been on since 8:30 this morning, and it's now 14:36. I have not eaten, but I drank a lot. Anyway, so because I'm looking at it and I can see it's worn off, so whatever, live with it. What's my point? Oh, the Fenty. So anyway, so I bought it. So if you smack it onto your face, to 100, I put on my face, immediately I'm like, holy crap, that's really pale. I'm not used to anything being really pale. Yes, this is dyed a crazy orange color, but I was born strawberry. Wondering about my eyebrow color, it's because those are tattooed on, also known as microblading. Okay, so what was my point? So the Fenty. So I put it on, but here's the thing. By the time I'm done putting on my makeup, oxidized, much darker, and honestly was still a little bit pale, but mostly kind of looked pink. I don't mean like too red. Ooh, it was ruddy. I just mean like pink, like a little too light and a little too pink. So I have tomorrow off. It's Columbus Day in the US. I popped into Sephora and I was like, hey. And I wasn't smart enough to bring my bottle along. Or here's the deal. Lay it out. And they were like, well, okay, let me see. Well, according to your I think you're going to be a 108. And I was like, all right, you know. So I walk over and I look at the 108 and I'm like, I'm just telling you, that's way the hell too dark. It's too dark sitting there in the bottle. What I'm telling you, I already told you, when I put that on, it's going to oxidize and it's going to darken like a full shade. So if it's already too dark in the bottle, so she puts it on my hand, she's like, I'm gonna go get help. Now, in her defense, why she chose that is because it's, there's like one that's a paler yellow undertone, but it's hella yellow. I mean like banana yellow. So like, honestly, I probably could have rocked that one. Oh, and you know what? Wouldn't it be funny if that's what I'm wearing right now? I don't actually know. I didn't go back to look. Anyway, so I don't remember. Oh, I'm wearing 105 right now, or 150. It's a 1 and it's a 5. I think it's probably, I don't remember. 150? 105? Help? So, and that was the more seasoned, not that she's old. And she, like, I mean, she did grab 2. She swatched, and then was like, would it be okay if I take off your makeup? And I said, absolutely. But let me just tell you, I have IT Cosmetics color corrector underneath it because I actually have rosacea. And, hold on, I missed an opportunity there. Rosacea, Russia, China, rosacea. In the news when they talk about Russia and China, I like to say that whenever they say it. I'm weird. So, so she gives me like a super uber gentle facial cleansing wipe, and it's like, you know, this is not rough at all. It's not for exfoliating. Take it off as gently as possible. Which I do. And I am an advert for IT Cosmetics because it was like, and you just see red. So, I'm like, yeah. I mean, the red will die down. It's just, or not, whatever. It's up to its own defense, whatever, aggressiveness. I can't, My hair in the front needs a trim. Okay, so she put on this 150, 105 something. It's got a 1 and a 5 in it, and an O. And immediately in the mirror, it looks good. It also looks just different because I have been wearing, this is a full coverage, medium to full, and she applied it full. So that's way different than I've been wearing. So that's, and nice. I don't want to be, now you can see, and she really tried to, and I have, I was going to say hereditary. They are hereditary dark under eyes on my dad's side. Everybody in pictures, it looks like they're all getting ready to die because they have these really dark purple under eyes. Now, mine, of course, will get worse whenever I'm in a lupus flare or if I just haven't been sleeping. But, like, they're at their regular level, and you can see it's peeking through. And she even, I mean, like, she gave me the full coverage, like the full dose. So, it did a pretty good job there. It definitely covered up the redness. Now, what I don't think you can see, because the lens, the magic of Snapchat, is trying to compensate, but I can clearly see my neck, boom. So here is the same color as my skin. I mean, the foundation she put on, it's too dark. And that's just within like 15 minutes of getting it put on. And that is what I mean by it oxidizes. And again, I think somebody watching might go, oh, it's not that dark. Can you see? I mean, because I'm in a weird lighting situation. And can you see? That's not just a shadow. That's makeup versus skin tone. So see, it oxidizes like crazy on me, which is a shame. I can't figure it out. I mean, I can't figure out what to do. So with the magic of the photo lens trying to make the best of the situation, or whatever, the camera, it's trying to compensate. Even though I don't have a filter on, it's still trying to read however it can. But I am telling you, darker, lighter, darker. Your under chin is not naturally darker than your neck that actually gets sun. So that's makeup. I'm already disappointed. This color, I thought I had it, and then as I'm sitting here, it's darkening. I'm back. You can't tell because I'm still in my car, but I'm in a different place. So I looked up, it's 150 that's on me, and I know it looks absolutely stunning right here. That's because I'm lit like crazy. And I don't mean lit, I mean, you know, but still, look, this versus my actual skin. This, can you see? Yellow or too dark. That is on there. You light it up enough and it still looks nice, but it's not my skin tone. It's not my skin. It's too dark. I don't want a faux tan. I'm what I am. So that 150 is described as for light skin with neutral tones. First off, I don't have neutral tones. Yes, I can probably work with neutral because it's not cool. I do have yellow undertones. That's the fact, Jack. My veins, when you look at them, people always go like, that's some crazy witchcraft. I'm like, well, yes, it's still right. If you look at your veins on the inside of your arm and they look blue, you have pink or cool undertone. Mine are green, and that means that I have a warm undertone. That's the simplest way you can do it. It may not be, well, it is actually scientific, using color science. Still talking about makeup, particularly one kind of makeup. So here's the thing. I don't have light skin, I have fair skin. Like there's fair, light, medium, and then it goes on. So that was the mistake to begin with. What also is the mistake to begin with is she grabbed the bottle that looked right. Guess what? You slap that on, it does look right. Fenty frigging oxidizes, and that means it darkens. So I looked, and there's a 130, which must be the one that I said looks really yellow. I'm tempted to try that one.